Alrighty, so on my recent daily walk, I was thinking about things that I hate, and I compiled a list of 50 things in no particular order of things that I hate. And also, when I was making this list, I realized that I'm on to nothing, that these are pretty commonly held opinions. But I speak on behalf of everyone, and more specifically, the common man. Let's continue. Number one, people in first world countries going to take part in African tribal traditions, specifically white people. I'm sure you've seen this before about some tattooed, jacked retard going to some, fucking African tribe, like doing the bullet ant thing. That one's really common. I just think it's dumb, dude. Like, you're not. This is their tradition. You participating in this masculinity ritual does not make you a man, and it's gay, dude. Like, holy shit, bro. Anyways, next up, number two, Dubai. Dubai is a stupid country built on slave labor. 99% of it is just dog shit, slave labor, and horrible human rights abuses. And then there's the one, and all the influencers that go to it. Man, it's gay. Oh my God, dude. Why the fuck would you want to go to Dubai? Honestly. Stupid fucking country. I hope I get banned there. I hope I get banned from Dubai because I hate it. And then all the. All right. We're going to keep moving. Number three, ascots. Ascots are just stupid. I think you should just wear a scarf. Like, why do you have this tiny little band of fabric around your neck? Stupid. Number four, Ferraris and Rolexes. Dog shit car, dog shit watch. All right. My brother had a Casio that was given to him on his 10th birthday, and it still fucking works. Casio is a good, well built watch, but Rolexes, similar to other things, are actually dog shit watches, and they profit entirely off their name. And Ferraris are terrible cars, and they're all just status symbols. That whole, kind of area of, oh, I have a Ferrari. Dude, I don't care. My 1990 Honda Accord is going to get 20 times more miles than your fucking Ferrari, dude. Holy shit. And my Casio is going to last way longer than your fucking Rolex, dude. And you might be saying, oh, well, he's mad because he doesn't have one. No. No. They're just horrible fucking products that people put on this pedestal. Anyways, next up, earwigs. Disgusting creatures. I love almost every animal and insect, but earwigs, one time I was playing my recorder, and since they like damp places, I inhaled and it got into my mouth. And then another time I was drinking from the tap, and a fucking earwig was in there. And I gave them a chance after the first incident, but after that one, I hate them. I hate them. All right. Number six, the DMV. Stupid, dumb. Don't think that one needs much explaining. So, bureaucracy at its worst. Number seven, health insurance. I don't want to be afraid to go in an ambulance because I don't have health insurance. I don't want to be afraid of death because I won't get medical treatment or I'll be plunged into lifelong debt if I don't have health insurance. Stupid. Number eight, hip abductor machine. I don't like looking like I'm giving birth at the gym, so I don't like that one. Number nine, Arizona. Not the drink. The Native Americans migrated out of Arizona during the summer because it was so hot, and it's filled with octogenarians, and your credit card melts on your dashboard. So I hate Arizona. Number 10, Israel. Not much explaining needed there. Number 11, bitching and moaning. I really think people who complain about everything are retarded. Honestly, sometimes you gotta complain to like let it all out. But so many times, whether it be at work or wherever online, I just see people complaining about shit. Like, why don't you actually do something about it? Like, it's one thing to look at your life objectively and say, like, yeah, this sucks. But why do I care? Okay. And that's not like a non empathetic approach. It's like, oh, I'm at work and I hate my job and do something about it, dude. Newsflash, almost all of us have a dog shit job. Almost all of us are fucking miserable. So you telling me this, you complaining, and then when you offer them valid solutions for their bitching and moaning, they're like, "No, I'm not going to do that." Shut the fuck up. Okay? How about that? How about shut the fuck up? Anyways, next up, the majority of On products, ONN, not the nicotine pouches, even though those are bad too, but On products, I just think they're horrible products and they suck. Mostly, except for my headphones. Those are pretty good. Next up, crying at work. This one is also dumb. Like, why the fuck are you crying at work, dude? Again, it's not supposed to be like non empathetic, but like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you crying at work? And it's one thing if like something happens. I remember when my dad got dementia and I was at work and I got the call, like I cried there. But I've had coworkers and they just cry about anything. Oh, this guest is mean to me. Dude, leave it at home. I'm here to get money. I'm here to get paid. I'm not here to fucking support your crying, Like there's a time and a place to do that. Work is not the place. Number 14, the police. Now, I do think the police work the hardest customer service job in the world, and it's a very difficult position. And it's a necessary position. But when my dad got Alzheimer's, the police blackmailed me and my family because we dropped him off at a hospital, legal. And yeah, they blackmailed us. And then when he was like, like beating the shit out of me, they didn't do anything. So don't really like the police. Number 15, rapists and pedophiles. I really like them. Don't think I'm onto anything there. 16, broccoli. I hate broccoli. It tastes like shit, and I don't like it. I don't care if it's good for me. I think it's yucky. Number 17, almost all species of primates except specifically for gorillas. Gorillas are awesome. Gentle giants. They're cool. Chill as fuck. A lot of chimps. Horrible, devious demons from hell. They're going to rip off your face. They're going to rape you. They're going to steal your children. All things that happen. All things that happen. All real things. I just think they're evil. And I really like animals. I like a lot of different kinds of animals. But most chimps, and things in that family, I do not fuck with. And if I was in like India, God forbid, or one of those places with all those like monkeys and shit, I wish that I would be able to carry a gun and shoot them, not out of like a sadistic kind of desire, but if you're stealing my beer, dude, I'm probably going to be upset, and they just let him get away with that. Anyways, number 18, 50 of these, by the way. Hype beasts, just gay, retarded people who are materialistic and preach alpha male type philosophies and do the complete opposite. But we'll get into more of that later. Number 19, neurotic people. These people just upset me, again, specifically at work. Like, you're super stressed about everything, no emotional control. Like, brother, you are a 28-year-old man. Like, what is going on, man? How do you not have a lock on this shit? And again, this is not coming out of a position of like, despite, this being a video about me hating things, it's not coming out of a position of hate. It's coming out of a position of love, right? Because people need to be told to knock it the fuck off. Like, Jesus Christ, like a metaphorical, like, slap in the face, come to Jesus moment, And those people are just super upsetting to be around. You're having a great day. Like, every time I come into work with a great attitude. I'm trying to do my job, get my money. go home. And then when people are like just super worried about nothing, like it's just dumb, you know? And I'm an anxious guy. I'm worried about a lot of shit all the time. But, there's a time and a place to be worried and be anxious about things. All right. Number 20, despair. Despair is defined as the complete lack of hope. Despair is stupid. Oh my God, dude. You always got to hold on to that sliver of hope. No matter how hard the darkest times are, you need to hold on to that flicker of hope and carry it until it's a blazing inferno, until it's a bonfire, all right? There is no reason that you should sink to despair because life is amazing and there is beauty at every single turn. It's up to you to grasp the fruits of life, and it's up to you to seize the day. To be in despair is to not be human, because to be human is to struggle and conquer the adversity that befallows you. So, yeah, I mean, that's why I think despair is gay and cringe. All right, next up. Number 21, retards, not mentally disabled people, like retarded people. Don't really need to explain there. Retarded people are annoying, A lot of retarded people on the internet. Not mentally disabled people, big distinction. Number 22, littering pollution. This one, again, pretty explainable. I don't have a lot of like super strong, adamant, beliefs, or I do, but like, principles like littering. I will never litter no matter the situation. And we all inhabit this space in this world together. So let's do a little bit and clean it up a little, Take that Zyn, throw it in the garbage, right? Don't litter on the ground. It's pretty simple, it's pretty easy, and it's lazy if you don't do it. Number 23, Big Mouth. Stupid fucking show, horrible animation, hate it. Number 24, nihilism. No reason to be a nihilist. World is great. Even if you don't believe in God, you have one life, one infantile moment in the vast expanse that is the time of the universe. So enjoy it. Number 25, the guy who caught Blackbeard. Blackbeard, my goat. Love him. So fuck that guy. Blackbeard G, by the way. I got shot a bunch and stabbed a bunch and was still standing. All right, number 26, Instagram. Instagram is horrible, a satanic app that tracks all of your movements and eyes and just makes you pissed off and angry and lazy. Stupid fucking app, and I hate Mark Zuckerberg, but he's not on this list. Number 27, being poor. Being poor sucks ass. I don't think you've ever, you like will not understand what it's like to be poor until either A, you can't eat because you don't have any money, or B, you've contemplated suicide as an alternative to facing your financial responsibilities. So, yeah, that sucks. That sucks quite a lot, and I don't like it. Number 28, people who don't turn on signals, put on turn signals. Similar to littering, super easy thing. Put it on, like, depending on how fast you're going, 5 seconds before you turn. Looking at you, BMW drivers. Number 29, porn. Horrible, brain-rottingly awful, terrible thing. It's horrible. No matter where you sit on the political spectrum, porn is terrible for you or what your gender is. For men, it totally destroys your sex life, your attention span, and your dopamine production. For women, sites like Pornhub, Xvideos put young women, underage women, into child sex slavery and exploit them for the male gaze. It's not empowering. It's not empowering to do OnlyFans. It's not empowering, and that's another thing. OnlyFans grooms 18-year-olds, young women and men into entering the porn industry. It's an evil industry. It's absolutely diabolical, and so many men suffer with this addiction, and so many women are unfortunately inducted into a terrible, disgusting industry. So no matter which way you look at it, no matter where you sit on the political spectrum, depending on, obviously if you're like a niche or whatever, it's horrible. So number 30, Twitter artists, just dumb. dude. Just dumb fucking mongoloid like people. Um, most of the art is terrible, honestly. They all have that like glazed sheen on them. You know what I'm talking about, dude. Like, uh, and then they're making porn, dude, and they're all, you know, super fucking high and mighty. Brother, or sister. All right, look at me. You make fucking piranha plant Fuda porn on Twitter. You're you're not contributing a lot, if anything, to society. If anything, your net societal output is negative because you're creating porn. So, but animated porn is technically more ethical. Drawn porn is technically more ethical than filmed porn. Technically, still bad. Anyways, um, TikTok censorship. What I mean by this is when people say grape, corn, um, all that shit is so dumb, and it's honestly like super disrespectful, in my opinion. Like, if you're talking about a case where a woman is raped or like murdered or anything like that, it's just how horrible is that? Like, how do you think like the family would feel if they see um on October 27th at 3 p.m. Sharon was raped. Anyways, today's video is sponsored by, like, holy shit, dude. I feel like the kind of like juvenile censorship of these words completely takes the severity out of like very important topics. And it's so dumb, dude. Like, I feel like you're prioritizing making money over telling in like a compelling and horrific story. Like, one good example I think is Wendigoon, because Wendigoon, he gives you enough context, but he doesn't outright like say the horrible things. Like, and it's just kind of dystopian to see something so fucking horrible described and then have it just be described in this juvenile way and have sponsorships plugged in the video. Like, that's pretty fucking disgusting to me. All right. Number 32, overpopularizing hobbies. I played Magic in high school and in middle school, and I got bullied for it. I liked Five Nights at Freddy's in middle school, and I got bullied for it. I remember distinctly one time my dad was driving me back from track practice, and I told him about Five Nights at Freddy's, and he just looked at me like I came out as gay. He didn't like gay people. So, yeah, and it just, I mean, this is a symptom of the internet, but when people overpopularize stuff, and as soon as corporations get involved with it, it's just boring, dude. It becomes lame. It's not fun. And you might say, oh, well, you're being a hipster. Yes, I am. Yes, I fucking am. I like things that are niche and that I'm a community of and that I feel like isn't mainstream, like Warhammer, Five Nights at Freddy's, fucking Magic the Gathering, dude. Like My Little Pony Magic the Gathering cards. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? All right. I bet money on Magic games when I was 13 at summer camp, and then people would fucking bully me for playing Magic. And now seeing, me struggle to like, have an identity and be interested in the things I like, and now seeing people like, yeah, it's just everywhere, and it makes stuff so fucking lame, dude. I want to be a part of something that not everybody else is a part of, that not everybody else thinks is cool, but it just happens to everything with the internet. It's going to happen, except for, really weird things. All right. Number 33, low pressure toilets. I take massive dookie nuclear level shits, and they gotta be higher pressure. Number 34, the modern look of SUVs. I just think they look dumb. I don't like the rounded edges. I like cars from the 90s. That's my favorite look of car. Number 35, the most recent Hunt Showdown event. I made a video about that. It's kind of dog shit. Number 36, Athabascan food. A lot of Native American, specifically Native Americans from the North, I should say, have horrible food. And, not dogging on the culture. It's just bad. Sorry. Number 37. People who say I listen to all kinds of music. I listen to all kinds of music. Everybody else is wrong. And the people who say this never listen to all kinds of music. Usually, they usually listen to one or two genres, and you think it's really interesting, and they're not. Number 38, weeaboos. Really, anybody who fetishizes and romanticizes a culture. Careful about your use of the word fetishizing, because people use that word a lot, and you should be using the word romanticizing, because fetishizing indicates a sexual ideation of something. But weeaboos are just dumb. Anybody who romanticizes a culture to the point of it being an integral part of their personality is gay and retarded. 39, people who are rude to you when you start a new hobby. This is just dumb. I know I just talked about gatekeeping essentially, but I remember when I first started getting into guns and shooting, everybody was just a dick, bro. I'm not like, I want to start this, I want to start it and be interested in it. But if the people who are inviting me to this hobby are fucking assholes, that just pushes me away from it. And there's a balance, right? You can have something that is smaller and that's not open to everybody, quote unquote, right? Like something that's a little bit gate kept, but also be nice to new people. I'm here to learn. I'm not here to have a 37-year-old man berate me. Oh, and that reminds me, when I got into airsoft when I was young, not really into airsoft anymore because I grew up and now I like real guns. There's this fat, fucking disgusting piece of shit. And I was like, oh, I need to test my gun. Can you help me? He was like, no, fuck you. I hate you. Anyways, number 40, SBR laws and many firearm laws in general. SBR laws fucking stupid. It's designed to prevent people from carrying concealed weapons. But you can own handguns and the loophole, blah, blah, blah. It's just so stupid. Why the fuck can't I own a short-barreled rifle? Is it any more dangerous? No. Why can't I own a pistol brace? No. It's just dumb. And I'm not going to hear anyone out saying oh, it's actually... No, it's not, dude. You're fucking stupid. If you think a fucking pistol brace or an SBR is any more dangerous to society than a fucking handgun, you're dumb. All right? You could create an argument for fully automatic weapons and shit like that, but 90% of it, why were switchblades banned? Do you know why? They were banned by people in New York to pretend like they were cracking down on Italian mobs, which they weren't. It's all retarded fucking pedophile politicians doing things that aren't actually, they are doing things to make it seem like they're addressing the problem. And now I can't own a sawed-off shotgun without paying a fucking egregious tax stamp because of these stupid bastards in power that want to prevent me from owning an SBR. Fuck you. Anyways, number 41, AI. AI is absolutely horrible. And now a lot of people, have a comment. This is good. They have a conversation. This is good. This is bad. We should have this and not that. AI art is bad. This is good. All of it is bad. And my thought process on that is this is a valid slippery slope fallacy, because as long as AI is learning, as long as it is learning on humanity, on art, on acting, it will get better. And the naive people who say it will never replace art are wrong. Because, again, this is something that is learning based on what we are creating. So eventually it will get good enough to the point where it can replace art, where it can replace us. And it's absolutely disgusting because what AI does is crushes the human spirit. Everything that makes humanity beautiful, art, triumph, struggle, acting, all of the things that are uniquely human are taken by AI and demoted into a product, into something that takes all the spirit and heart and the joy and the beauty away from it. That's why I hate AI, and that's why I opposed all uses of AI, because we need to stop it now. If we don't stop using it now, it will get good enough, and the human spirit will be slaughtered. Anyways, number 42, planned obsolescence. Stupid fucking thing, greedy bastards who are breaking my shit because they want more money. Fuck you. Number 43, microplastics. Not too crazy there. Number 44, the schizophrenia movement. This is an interesting one. So, you have probably seen online, on Instagram, on social media, the schizo lifting, the fucking I'm insane, the I want to beat my wife to death, or I'm going to beat you with hammers. And honestly, I thought it was kind of funny at first. But now it's gay. Now it's just dumb, dude. Like, again, at first it was like the shocking, like, it's kind of funny to say I'm going to beat you to death with a hammer. But now it's just dumb. Like, I have schizophrenia. I'm insane. No, you're not. Dude, you are a 24-year-old man working at fucking Applebee's, right? Who doom scrolls for 9 hours a day. You're not fucking insane. And, like, again, I did think it was funny, but it's also just, like, taking all the meaning away from it, dude. Like, and that's just the kind of the state we're in right now, where, like, mental illness is demoted to either a badge of honor or something to laugh at, right? You're not fucking schizophrenic. You're not fucking insane, dude. You're not even that different from everybody else. Because 99% of the people that I know, that I see, are pretty fucking similar, dude. You're not fucking insane. You're not insane for doing pre-workout and making retarded faces in the gym mirror. You're dumb. You're fucking dumb. And I hate it. I fucking hate it. It's cringe now. It's so fucking cringe. Like, and it just bothers me when people see, like, when something online is presented, like schizophrenia, like the fucking all that shit, and people are like, oh, that's so me. You are watching this through your fucking phone, dude. You will never be like anything like that. Or like the hell yeah movement, where it's like, oh, hell yeah, we're driving trucks. Pretty fucking cool, but you cannot understand, seemingly, these people cannot understand the irony of thinking like something like that is cool. And being in their fucking home, sitting around, scrolling through fucking Instagram, dude. You're a fucking droid, bro. You are an NPC. You are exactly the kind of people that are made fun of all the time. You're not fucking special. You know who the actually special people are? The people who are truly great, who are doing greatness into this world, who are truly living under the spirit of the hell yeah, or like doing that insane shit. Those are the people who are outside, who are not on their fucking phone. Those are the people who are unafraid to live fucking life. You are nothing, dude. Got a little fired up. I'm sorry if that fucking sounds mean. I am sorry if you are one of those people, but you need to break free from that, because you will be told time and time again all this different shit on fucking social media. Oh, I'm insane. Oh, this is fucking awesome. You're poor. This stuff cannot affect you, nor will you be like these people you idolize, as long as you covet something as evil as fucking Instagram. Anyways, let's see. Number 45, fat people who are proud to be fat. Super unhealthy. Disgusting, Nothing against fat people. If you're fat and you're happy, fuck yeah, dude. Who am I to tell you that your life is fucking wrong? I don't care. I'm not fat. I wouldn't want to be like that. But if you like that, totally okay. But if you're telling other people that it's okay to be fat, that's fucking stupid. Okay? All right. Number 46, fent-laced cocaine. It's bad, totally takes all the joy out of doing cocaine. Number 47, alpha male influencers. Again, disgusting fucking group of people. And I'll tell you fucking why I hate alpha male influencers. It's not because I'm a chud or I'm fat or I can't lift, because I'm not a chud and I'm not fat and I actually can lift and I am fucking fit. You know why I hate alpha male influencers? It's very similar to porn. All right? When you consume alpha male content, you are in a very similar boat as consuming porn. Do you know why? Because just as porn destroys males, destroys young men, does so much harm to them. So too does consuming and believing this type of content. And why is that? It's because they are manipulating and trying to instill values within you that are actively counterintuitive to your life. Owning a fucking Bugatti does not mean anything, all right? In all this shit, you need to have this to be happy. You need to make this much money to be happy. No, you fucking don't. Happiness is based on the individual. What makes you happy is going to be determined based on your life, based on what you have experienced. Not some bald headed, fat sex offender retard telling you that you need to get all these girls and you need to get all this Bugatti. No, that's not the fucking case, dude. Whatever makes you happy, whatever brings you to that happiness is what's most important. For some people, that's money. For some people, that's a job. For some people, that's a partner, right? And it's you know, it's destroying young men, and that fucking breaks my heart. It's horrible to fucking see that. And all these people are hypocrites too, right? Like, how the fuck are you going to advocate for being a Christian, right? Having strong religious values at the same time as advocating for materialism and lust, right? It doesn't make any fucking sense. And you know what? I'm fucking Christian. I am Christian. I'm getting a little emotional here. I truly believe in God. I feel like I'm a flawed Christian, that I've tried hard to come to where I am. And the thing that pisses me off the most is when these people say that you're a pussy if you fucking cry. I know that in this video I was like talking about crying and shit like that. There's a time and a place to express your emotions, but when people fucking say like you cannot fucking cry, like you have to keep this all into yourself, it's stupid. And Jesus, fucking Jesus, the person that these people really fucking idolize, or they don't, though, that they want to idolize, cried before he got crucified. Jesus wept uncontrollably before he was put onto the cross. And yet you think you're better than fucking Jesus. You think you're too good to fucking cry. Don't do it at work, but fucking there's a time and a place. And the only way you're going to fucking heal from these things is if you process them, right? Otherwise it's going to haunt you for the rest of your life. And you can do that at home with friends and family, not at fucking work. All right, tangent over. Sorry. Next up, property tax. Property tax is a fundamental infringement on human rights. America was founded off of the values of life, liberty, and the pursuit of property and happiness. Literally, property, whether it be through John Locke or other Enlightenment thinkers, was a fundamental human right. And to tax something that is a fundamental human right is completely counterproductive to what our country was founded off of, right? What I always say is that it's so fucking dumb to pay tax on property because you never truly own it. You're still paying it off. Stupid. Number 48, AC/DC, dog shit band. Okay, 4 on the floor every fucking time. It's just not good. Don't like it. Number 49, millennials, cringe, annoying. Yeah, that works. Number 50, the final one, the guy who crashed into my 2003 Toyota 4Runner. Fuck you. You didn't have insurance. We didn't get anything. I hate you. Anyways, that's about it. I got a little emotional there. Got a little fired up. But next up, if people watch this video, I might make a video of top 50 things that I love. Anyways, that's about it. I hope you guys are having a happy holidays, and I'll see you next time.